Good morning, PlayStation fans, and welcome to the very first episode of Good Morning PlayStation with your host, me, MechaWill. Today we're going to be talking about some of the cool PlayStation news that's come out in the past few hours, so let's see what's going on with PlayStation in 2017. The very first piece of PlayStation news comes from their own YouTube channel. They released a sizzle reel recently that teased exclusive games for 2017, although they did mistakenly show Detroit Become Human, which of course has not been slated for a 2017 release yet. But what does that mean for Detroit Become Human? Its mistaken inclusion in the 2017 sizzle reel that PlayStation released has led some gaming news sites to believe that possibly Detroit Become Human may have been slated for a 2017 release, or at least in the inner workings of PlayStation, hoped to be released in the later year of 2017. We've got no definitive news on the release date of 2017, except for a tweet that went out by Shuhei Yoshida at about 10:11 a.m. on the 1st of January 2017 that said, responding to a Jay Nightingale asking if Detroit Become Human was a mistake or not, Shuhei Yoshida said it indeed was a mistake and thanked him for pointing that out. As Game Rant states, it seems like a rather glaring mistake to feature Detroit Become Human in the trailer of upcoming 2017 PS4 exclusive games, and it's odd that it wasn't caught before the trailer was released to the masses. It's possible that Detroit Become Human is actually aiming for a 2017 release, but Sony is hoping to save that announcement for an E3 summer surprise this year, or maybe the game is taking longer to develop than expected, so its planned 2017 launch has been pushed back. The new roster of PlayStation Plus's January 2017 games have been revealed. The 6 titles are confirmed coming in Tuesday, January 3rd, so you still have a little bit of time to pick up some of the games that are still on PlayStation Plus right now for December, including games like Invisible Inc., Stories, Path of Destinies, Hypervoid, Tiny Troopers Joint Ops, Color Gardens, and VVVVVV. Some Plus subscribers might be a little bit disappointed that they haven't seen a lot of huge AAA titles, but there's actually a lot of really cool indie games coming for the month of January. This is going to include Day of the Tentacle Remastered, PlayStation 4 and PlayStation Vita. This is going to include This War of Mine, The Little Ones for PS4. PS3 is going to be getting Blaze Rush and The Swindle, as well as PlayStation Vita compatibility for the second one. And Azcan 2 and Titan Souls are both coming for free on PlayStation Vita, so be sure by January 3rd to pick up your own copy of those games. I'm super excited to see that there is a lot of really cool games coming out for January's PlayStation Plus. We as PlayStation fans know that PlayStation Plus has given us a lot of delightful games, ranging a huge diverse span of games, and so hopefully you guys actually do sit down and play some of these new games, because you can get you a little bit of a different feel from different independent developers all the way up to AAA developers. A new video is just released comparing Nier Automata's demo on PS4 with the PS4 Pro version, as Zarmina Khan writes from PlayStation Lifestyle. Folks over at Digital Foundry have been busy playing Nier Automata's demo over the holiday, and as usual have released a video comparing the PlayStation 4 and the PS4 Pro versions of the demo. Make sure to take note of the following corrections from Digital Foundry's team. At the end of the video, we do refer to a frame rate drop happening outside of gameplay. It is a playable area, but it's not critical to the action. Nier Automata is a game that's being developed by Square Enix in conjunction with Platinum Games as an exclusive for the PlayStation system. It's already been confirmed that it'll have plenty of really cool features for the PlayStation 4 Pro, should you have that console. And now for the end of the show, I'd like to talk super briefly about a PlayStation-oriented subject, and today I'd like to talk about the PlayStation 4 Pro. Now that it's been out for a little bit, I'd like to know how you guys in the comments think about the PlayStation 4 Pro. Is it a system that you find yourself enjoying if you've purchased it yourself? If you haven't purchased it yourself, why not? And what is it about the PlayStation 4 Pro that's holding you back? Are you still waiting for a more powerful PlayStation 5 system that may be coming sometime in the future? Or are you just unimpressed with the game lineups of changed games for the PlayStation 4 Pro? I have a few opinions about the PlayStation 4 Pro. In my opinion, it's a super beefed up, kind of a luxury console. For a little bit of it, honestly, the price point to me is a pretty good price point. If you're somebody that has never, bought a PlayStation 4, the PlayStation 4 Pro is probably the way to go, with the expanded space as well as the upgraded GPU and a lot of other cool features, including 4K gaming and such. You're getting kind of a good future-proofed console and a good bang for your buck. In my opinion, I think the PlayStation 4 Pro console is actually a really good get right now. But me owning my own PlayStation 4, I actually have not upgraded to the PlayStation 4 Pro, not owning a 4K TV and already owning an original PlayStation. I haven't found the need to own the PlayStation 4 Pro. I'd really love to know your guys' thoughts on this, and if you guys want to talk about another PlayStation subject on tomorrow's Good Morning PlayStation, I'd really appreciate bringing in the content. Thank you guys so much for being here for my first episode of kind of my test run for this show. I hope you guys really enjoyed some of the topics that we covered. We'll be going down more PlayStation news and different PlayStation topics as we do this, because it's something that I'm super passionate about. If you guys like this, please subscribe, and you can join the rest of the Mech Army over here, where we do a lot of different fun videos. And if you like this particular video, please don't forget to like and leave a comment. It always helps for me to hear comments from the users. So thank you guys so much for dropping by, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning.